Okay, and welcome back everyone to more Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. I went ahead and traveled over to where we needed to meet up with Vea so that we can do the family reunion quest.
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Battler and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. They better not be dead.
Have you seen Andario yet?
Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have time to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Olran won't last much longer. We need to find that squad of soldiers.
We should really wait for Naryu before we do anything rash.
Fine. You wait for Naryu. I'm going to go and find those soldiers.
Alright, we'll handle this your way. Any idea where we should look for the soldiers?
Their orders were to scout the old stronghold. I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail.
Oh good god, frickin' street cleaner came back. Sorry if you guys can hear that. They are quite the annoying bunch of things. Hello, assassin. Apparently it was with
The
that
bedroll,
person.
still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redoran soldier.
Looks like we have a dead
A
body.
Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly.
Yeah, there's a body here. I'm sure they're Redoran.
Give me a moment with one of the survivors, and I'll find out where they took our relic.
Did you hear that? Have the Ashlanders returned?
Youch.
Corporal Darvel. I knew him. But the others, they're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside.
Can the High Priestess replace the items?
Red out.
Locked. Figures. Let's see if one of these damn cultists has a key.
Oh, sure. That couldn't have happened when that guy randomly respawned or whatever right here. Oh yikes! There's a lady on that one. I'm going to guess that those guys are Ashlanders. Here we go. Of course he couldn't have a key. Stop that.
Split up!
There we go. Let's get inside and find the others before it's too late.
Hello, Lorebook. add-on hasn't been updated quite yet. I guess for other people, they'll see Rhea as assassin. Makes sense. It'd be a little awkward to see.
Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
A whole bunch of her running around, I suppose. Hello. You gonna help me out here, Vea, or are you just gonna stand there? Apparently she's just gonna stand there.
Who's that? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Vea, is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive!
I'm not sure what you and Vea are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vea to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
First, we want to know what happened to Ulran.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion.
I think it is.
Get the key to this cage and then we can find a private place to talk.
Any idea where I can find the key to your cage?
One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often. Free us, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have my word as a Redoran and as an officer.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Vea, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what? The truth? Oh, please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
I like how she was like,
Another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
Prince of Bargains. I think I went the wrong way to find that guy. Yeah. Of course, what the arrow looked like it was. I could get to it over there. Yeah, damn. He's probably a boss character too. Yep.
Another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
Spawning health. That's not fair. Cheater. Bad. Vea, where'd you go, dear?
I knew I shouldn't have told Vea the truth. I just made everything worse.
Oh,
Please
boy.
let us out of here. We have to stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
Where's Vea? Tell me what happened.
I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with.
What kind of situation?
My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
You said you were following orders. Who gave these orders?
Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vea, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
I'm kinda tempted to leave him here, but I'll be nice. Here's the key, but I want you to stay out of this. I'll deal with Vea.
Thank you. Now, get to Balmora and stop Vea before she does something she'll regret.
I only moved slightly and...
Ashlander, thief! You can't hide from me!
Were you talking to me? I'm not an Ashlander, by the way. Hello. First room zone I've noticed. Oh my god. Sweet sun thunder. We just totally hightailed it off the road. Probably gonna find it troubling to get through here. I thought there was a path there, but that guy was. There we go, we got it again. Now, Vea, don't you go killing anybody and get an RU in trouble too.
Get your ass over here, hero. We've got a situation and it's not good.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
I leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vea leave the safe house? And why is House Redren tearing the city apart to find her?
Vea couldn't wait, so we went to find the soldiers who were scouting the old fort.
You did what? I suppose you thought that was a good idea?
No, she was gonna do it anyway.
The damage is done. At least tell me you found something to make this debacle a little more palatable.
We learned that Brivin gave the order that led to Ulran's banishment.
That explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redren soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have given them the slip. She could be anywhere by now.
I can get inside and try to talk to her.
If Vea kills Brivin without a writ, the Morog Tong and House Redren will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house. I'll grab Ashur and see if we can pick up Vea's trail in the streets. Don't let me down, hero.
Yeah. So she hasn't
I
actually
can't believe Lord
murdered the
Vivek
shit out of
wouldn't see
anybody yet.
worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm sure.
What is with all the Redren soldiers? Did something happen?
A little.
I wonder if it has something to do with the Councillor's daughter.
Scour the streets, search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
We'll see about that. She's probably already gone. Or she's in the safe house. Or did they say, she already checked there? That guy's not looking so hot. Can I?
No one knows my pain.
I'm sure plenty of people know your pain.
Whatever shall I do?
Stop whining. Anything good in here? Mint. take that. Crafting stuff, yes, I will take style materials, no problem. Don't mind if I do. Because it's easier when you're right in front of somebody, they don't seem to be noticing today. Bishop is worth 40 gold, okay. I probably did check all the bookshelves in this place, but you know, just in case. Everybody knows your pain. Quit whining. What's up here? Oh, Captain Brevins. Are you still alive? Quest marker pointing at something on the wall. Have it. I'll steal it. I will take it all. There appears to not be anyone here to catch me. Looks like that's what other people are doing. Just in case we are gonna stealth it up here. Yeah, I'll get back to you, quest marker.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, Jesus.
Where are the soldiers?
Just scared the crap out of me, lady. Okay, that's all I can steal. Okay, let's look at this first. Nice. You took what I love. Now I'll do the same. Uh-oh.
If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside Balmora, and Brivin is protecting the councillors. Now, if you don't mind, I've had more than enough excitement for one day.
Totally was expecting that Vea was going to kill her. It's like, because, you know, he loves his wife. The brazen young woman. What did she say?
I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter. Everything she said was a ramble. Something about my husband betraying her brother, that my Brivin had to suffer just as she was suffering.
She didn't harm you, did she?
She had a knife, but no, she didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. Do you have any idea what she was talking about? Because I certainly don't.
Where's the council meeting you mentioned?
You shouldn't get involved. That young woman will hasten her own death if she thinks she can get past my husband and his soldiers. But if you insist, the meeting is taking place at the garrison north of Balmora.
You might want to seek shelter somewhere else. Vea left a trail of dead soldiers downstairs.
Dead soldiers? They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivek.
Yeah, good idea, lady.
Brivin is the finest soldier I know. He'll set Vea straight. I'm sure of it.
There's no way to set her straight. She knows the truth that he set up her brother. God, which eventually led to his death. Keep hearing doors opening. the trail of dead bodies too?
I don't know if I can go on.
Oh my goodness, stop your whining. You're still alive, aren't you? Hello, friend.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the cold steel of the executioner's blade on the back of my neck.
Not quite. Vea's going to the Redoran Council meeting to confront Captain Briven.
Is Vea trying to get herself killed?
Probably.
You can't just barge into a Redoran garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain. We have to get to her before she gets to Briven.
Vea also left a trail of dead Redoran soldiers in the kin house.
She murdered soldiers without a writ. This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us. Let's find Vea and put a stop to this. We can deal with any consequences after that.
I'll meet you at the garrison outside the city. Exactly where? That's like way out the city, guys. We need to get over to that road. So, question while we travel way over there, guys. What are you guys thinking of Morrowind so far?
The soldiers will find. I heard she slaughtered everyone.
I, for one, am quite enjoying Morrowind. Apparently people are talking as I pass by. I didn't even hear that. Didn't know there was anyone over here. Oh look, my horse. Yeah, I didn't quite see so many of people riding around this horse when I bought it, but now it's like they're everywhere. Hello.
I don't like the looks of this. Briven is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead of Redoran soldiers. Either House forces are stretched thinner than I thought, or Briven wants to justify the use of mercenaries to the council.
What do the war claws have to do with anything?
Maybe nothing, maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Redoran Council feels the same. Maybe Briven's trying to show them what the war claws can do.
We might have to fight our way through the mercenaries.
The war claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Redoran blood off my hands. Let's go stop Vea. I'm ready when you are, hero.
How do we get into the garrison?
There's no stealthy way to approach this. The front door's our only option. Then we track down Briven, find Vea, bonk her on the head, and get her out of here before she does something I can't fix. Easy as gore apple pie.
Gore apple. Is that yummy? Sounds yummy. So, busting through the front door it is. And bonking Vea on the head. That guy didn't even live long enough to use that synergy on. Hello. Where are you going? Butthole. Ah, you on fire. I left you a pile of ashes on the floor. No, kitty, you can't be in my lap. You will just muck things up. Plus, I can't sit as close to the table when you're in my lap, because my chair is too high for that. By the way, Naru, where the frick are you?
Glad to see we all made it.
There
Now
you
let's
are.
find Brivin before Vea skewers him.
Yeah. Can I loot the place first? Oh, nice. What? Where did you come from?
Heal me!
Oh, what the crap. Why did you aggro?
Spread out!
Cut that out. Oh, I guess she went downstairs.
He goes to the city just for the
Buttheads. Let's wait for our Magica to regen a little for us. And stick that on our Magica potions. No, there's nothing in those. Okay. Thank you for the soul.
Khajiit does not like growing old, but the alternative is worse.
Oh, hi.
job in House Redderin, yes?
No. Probably not. Now it's above. These guys out of the way. I think something bugged out with her, because like I was up there and it told me to talk to her below. Come down here and it's like now she's above and through a door.
Kill the intruders! They have interfered for the last time!
Sounds like a... You! What are you doing here? Explain yourself!
Oh. Stop. Where'd you come from? Oh, there are stairs there. Why should I explain myself to the likes of you? All my stuff regen here real quick.
What in the name of the three are you up to? I thought you worked for Counselor Eris. You better have a damn good reason for killing the mercenary leader. I ought to sound the alarm and let her warriors deal with the likes of you.
I killed her. Do you think they're gonna pose much of a threat? I came to warn you. Vea knows what you did. She wants to kill you.
Vea? She's barely out from under her mother's apron and she presumes to judge my actions? No matter. Whatever your motives, nothing justifies the blatant killing of Ferhara and her mercenaries. Counselor Eris can't protect you this time, Outlander.
What are your motives? Ulran's exile and death are on your head.
Ah, now everything becomes clear. Vea learned something of her brother's fate and wants to retaliate. Then let her come. But know this, I merely set the events in motion. I didn't conceive the plan.
Then who did? Tell me who's responsible for what happened to Ulran.
You're looking for the responsible party. Then look no further than Counselor Eris. He wanted to prove his son's loyalty to the House, to show that Ulran's fascination with the savage Ashlanders hadn't corrupted him. Well, look how that turned out.
Lovely. This whole thing started as a test of Ulran's loyalty.
A test Ulran failed. Eris was devastated when his son sided with the savages, and his daughter ran away. He decided to resign his position. He'll make the announcement today. Eris hopes to restore his family, but I think it's a lost cause.
Especially if Vea finds out that her father set all this in motion. Where'd you come from, Vea?
That's
honey?
for Ulran. Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to die. I have to do this, so stay out of my way.
Vea actually did it. She killed Brivin in cold blood.
Mm-hmm. Now she's going for the rest of the
Vea
council.
killed Brivin. Without a writ. It was pure, focused rage. I never expected her to go through with it. If Vaya doesn't get herself killed up there, the Morag Tong will hunt her down and execute her, like a rabid gua. Her and me both.
We can still save Eris and the rest of the counselors.
I'm not sure they deserve to be saved, but that's what we have to do. Vaya can't be allowed to kill the counselors. We have to stop her. It's more than me and Vaya's lives on the line. Something like this could destroy the Morag Tong.
What do you mean, destroy the Morag Tong?
The Morag Tong only recently began to find acceptance again. Vaya's actions don't just reflect badly on me. They could be used to force us back into the shadows, maybe even disband us all together. We're both going to have to answer for this.
What do you want me to do?
We have to get ahead of her. Cut her off. There's a door on the main floor, near the kitchens, that should allow us to come at the council meeting from another direction. I was able to get it open when I was scouting around up there. Let's go.
Okey-doke. We still have these buttheads around.
Nothing's more important than reaching the council meeting. If the mercenaries get in our way, cut them down.
Okey-doke. Yeah, still have to keep mercenaries in the base. Gotcha. That seat looked funny for a second there. It looked like it was glowing green.
Father? I'm here. Come out and tell me why you killed my brother.
This isn't going to end well, is it? I want that soul gem. Oh, hello.
No need to panic. She's cut down every mercenary in her way. Her father won't be able to stop her.
Vaya's getting close. We're running out of time.
Yeah. I'm all full up already. Damn. Couldn't increase my inventory space any more than what I already have at the time. Because that first upgrade only costs you 400 gold. It was 2,000 after that. And at the time I did not have 2,000 gold.
Let me try to open this door.
Vaya, daughter. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Come on, stubborn, stupid luck.
Father,
You'll
why?
get it.
Does
right
the house
after she kills
really
them.
matter more than your own son?
I needed to protect Ulron, to prove his loyalty. If I could do it all over again.
But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have to do this.
That's an order.
I think that was kind of overkill there, honey.
I'm not your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the counselors have to die.
Hey, we gotta kill you now, huh?
No more rules! No more secrets! House Redoran falls today!
Enough, Vaya! This isn't the way!
Oh god. she hits hard.
Veya's down.
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would have listened. Outlander, we should speak. I think we can help one another.
Alright then, let me... Damn it. I want that. Lalu bed. Very cool. Be right with you. I didn't even get anything off her. She kicked my ass and I don't even get anything from her. Rude.
The Morag Tong agent. She cares deeply for Veya, doesn't she? It takes great courage to go against your heart and do what you know is best. You both did that by protecting the Council. For that, you have my thanks.
What did you mean when you said we could help each other?
A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Ulron's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong.
I thought the entire council was involved.
Eris convinced Briven to test Ulron. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. Oh, the council allowed itself to be convinced that exile was an appropriate punishment, but we were wrong to let it go as far as it did.
House Rudderin doesn't want the Ashlander territory?
I didn't say that, but we're not butchers. We do not hire mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. This gathering was to deal with that. Eris planned to step down, and we were going to demote Briven for the part he played.
So what happened next?
House Rederin behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Veya died protecting her father and the Council from the War Claws.
And what do we have to do in exchange?
Cooperate with House Rederin and hold your tongues. It's as simple as that. I shall return to the Council meeting and conclude our business. When we're finished, I expect you and Naryu to both be gone. That is all, Outlander.
Uh-huh. You're kind of a bitch.
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, Veya isn't dead. At least not yet. She's still breathing.
How's that a problem?
The High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Veya regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the Counselors again.
You don't think you can convince her to go along with this?
When have I ever been able to convince Veya to do anything she didn't want to do?
True.
There's Rederin blood on Veya's hands. Once the Morag Tong ties those unauthorized murders to her, she's as good as dead anyway, and more than likely, So am I.
So how do you want to handle this?
I don't see many options. We can either finish off Vaya now, and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Vaya and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that, but it still feels wrong.
Ooh. Hard decision there. Do we let Vaya live? Or do we kill her? You know, she was becoming a Morak Pong. They have very strict rules. You don't kill without a writ. And she wasn't just going to take that out on her father for setting the whole thing up. She was going to kill the entire council. And I guess she gets the chance. If we let her live, she'll not go away and stay away. She'll come right back to kill them all. So, you said it yourself. Vaya deserves to die.
Yes. You're right, damn it all. Vaya spilled Redrin blood, and now she has to pay. I'll take care of it. She's my responsibility. You don't have to watch this. Go, I'll meet you back in Balmora after it's done. I need to do this alone. Now go. I'll see you in Balmora.
Right then. And I gotta go running all the way back through this place. There's probably a door somewhere. Can I? Yep, there we go. I knew I saw it say Soul Gem when I was looting that before. I should say the good thing is this place is empty now. Stupid quest marker. Well, stupid personal marker, rather. Oh god. It's not empty. It's not empty. It's not empty.
Move now!
Put that out. It is below. Damn it.
Khajiit's family died when the plague spread through centuries.
That was a little wonky. Oh, I like that you actually loot all of that. I remember back in Skyrim when you could loot fish off of hanging things. The fish didn't actually disappear, it was still there. Some spots are empty, some aren't. Oh, hello, Naryu. I thought you were going to meet me back there. Not spawn right behind me after I go through that door. And then stand there awkwardly. She probably wasn't supposed to come through that door. Probably weren't actually supposed to see her again until we get to the safe house. But I don't know, game bugged out a little bit there. Pulled her through that door with us. Or the fact that it never actually removed that little companion marker off of her, so when we went through a door, it pulled her with us. Still bad things here, apparently. Something chasing us. You gonna run back? No? Yep. You're gonna reach. Tower's totally gonna see. Yes, this is the way to town. Yeah, I may end up having more awkward mouse movement than I did before because of bundling up part of my mouse's cord. Because it did actually touch the floor before, so it's kind of crazy long. That's why my cat got herself caught in it in that one episode when she was pulling it away from me. And I also have one of those command hooks on the backside of my desk because I was trying to find a way to get her to, you know, not try to eat it. So I had the bundled cord and then I set it on that hook. But like, no, she still wanted to eat it. So it kind of gets in the way, I guess. It pulls on it. And actually just the hook being there, cord.
More deaths, more
Touches
blood
it.
on my hands. Just another day in the Morog Tong, eh, hero?
I suppose.
Vaya died quickly. I didn't want her to suffer any more than she already had. This was for the best. If I keep telling myself that, maybe I'll eventually believe it. And my head's still attached to my beautiful neck, so that's something, right?
No. You didn't have a choice, Naru.
There's always a choice. Vaya could have chosen not to kill Redrin soldiers. She could have chosen not to kill her father. I could have chosen not to kill her. But hey, it seemed like the thing to do. Now leave me alone so I can finish my wine.
You upheld your vows, and we stopped Vaya before the other counselors were killed.
What do you want, hero? You want me to say that you're right? Fine. You're right, damn it. We'll all keep more secrets, and everything will go back to the way it was. Look, I'd offer you some of my wine, but I don't want to.
At least we know what happened to Ulran. Justice was served.
Really? Is this what justice feels like? My apprentice killed her own father, and I killed her. We've got a lot of death, but not much else. Just another typical day in the Morog Tong. Look, it may not sound like it, but I am grateful for your help.
Yeah, you're right. You don't sound like it. Well, take care of yourself, Naru.
Always, hero. Oh, hey, I want you to have this. Something to remember Vaya by. For an Outlander, I think she kind of liked you. I suppose I kind of like you too. Really, I'm not always this morose. Next time we meet, you'll see. Take care, hero.
Vea's Axe of the Defender. Nice, it's actually one-handed. Part of the Defiler set. It's infused weapon enchant effect. Increased by 14% and reduced enchantment cooldown of 40%. To get more, we're going to get better weapon damage and critical. A knight's Morag Tong face tattoo. Proven allies of the Morag Tong are entitled to display these striking face tattoos denoting their service to the group. And Morag Tong body tattoo. Same thing. God damn it. Inventory's full. We got petty repair kits, so we can call up our assistant.
How can I help you?
If you can not disappear when I'm talking to you, that'd be cool. Here, have all of those. We're not going to be going to Elekir or Rift or Deshaun anytime soon to do those, so you can have those as well. And,
May I be of service?
yeah, you're dismissed. Okay.
I'm going to drink one. Always. Thank you. I need a nice warm bath.
Woo.
I hear the ones in Vivek are spectacular. I'd ask you to join me, but there's barely going to be enough room for me and my head.
So you wanted to take a bath with me? She wants to take a bath with me, guys. Alright, I know this episode is extra long, but I wanted to finish that up. But let's take a quick peek at the Morag Tong face tattoo. I wish I could zoom in on her. Guess that puts some weird markings around my eyes. I'm not even gonna be able to see that. Well, I can see a little bit on her neck there. We'll keep those on, that's pretty cool. I will proudly display the fact that I'm good buddies with the Morag Tong. And yes, this episode's been quite long, but I did want to get that quest out in one shot. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.